I bring you greetings from the Middle East. My name is Mufid, and I'm so fired up to be sharing with you the good news from the Middle East. You know, the area out here, it's actually an area of tension and wars and a lot of news going on out here. But lately, as you all know, the last 10 years, it's been really tough and hard on Christians out here, from persecution and a lot of racism on the Christians out here in the area. But with all this tension going on and all this persecution, I'm so happy to bring you good news from God's kingdom. Out here in the Middle East, we have 20 churches, we have 460 disciples. 7 of these churches are in the Gulf areas, and each church is led by a non-full-time leader. So please be praying for our churches out there. We have a lot of great news. In the Emirates, in Dubai and the area of the Emirates, we have 3 different churches. We have 108 disciples. Hopefully there will be 180. Actually, this April, we will be having in Dubai for the first time the Middle East Leaders Conference in the first weekend of April. Also for the first time in the Gulf area, the pre-teens and teens conference. So please be praying for these conferences. We're fired up about it. I bring you news from our church in Sudan. We have 55 disciples in Sudan, and we have 3 different churches in Sudan. The 2010 Sudan church started with 2 baptisms, the first wedding out there, and actually the church is really on fire out there. They are so encouraged about really starting the year with 2 baptisms. This year in the Middle East, we're going to call this year the year of restorations, of building pre-teens, teens and campus ministries out here. Great news from Egypt. We have 4 churches in Egypt. This year is starting with 3 restorations in Egypt. The pre-teens and teens ministry is starting in Egypt. They ended actually 2009 with 5 baptisms, and this is really an encouraging news from our church out there in Egypt. Please be praying for them. I bring you great news from our church in Jordan, Amman. We have 50 disciples actually in Amman, Jordan, and this year, actually 2009, they started a pre-teens ministry, and it's doing great. They have 25 in attendance every week, and they started also a family social club, which is a club for a lot of activities in church, and it's bringing a lot of new people to church. Please be praying for the church in Amman. They have 3 restorations also this year. This is great news. I bring you great news from actually our church here in Beirut, Lebanon. It's been great. We started 2009 the campus ministry with 2 campuses. Now we have 11 campuses in Lebanon, and actually in July, first weekend of July, we're going to have the first Middle East campus conference in Beirut, Lebanon. Please be praying for different campuses to come from different countries in the Middle East. Hopefully and prayerfully people come from campus, disciples come from the US also, to encourage the group out here. It's been really, it's been very encouraging news about the campus ministry out here. We have a group on Facebook called Made by God. Please check it out and look at the pictures, the activities. It's very encouraging. In March 2010, we're starting the teens ministry in Lebanon for the first time. Also, hopefully in June, we will have our singles ministry. Please be praying for Lebanon. Our goal is to grow by 16 disciples to the end of 2010. There's a lot of good news. Our church in Turkey is doing great, in Cyprus, in different countries out here. We have our church in Baghdad. I will ask you, brothers and sisters, to be praying for the 13 disciples we have out there. They're actually having a lot of persecution out there, and it's really tough and hard on them. So please be praying for them. Hopefully in 2 or 3 months we will have a website for the Middle East churches. So this will be a great way of communication with all our families around the world. Thank you so much for just your prayers, your support. I know you've been doing a lot out there. Your financial support, your emotional support, your visits out here. It's really encouraging for us. Please keep on praying for the Middle East, even with all the persecution, even with all the hard times and the wars and what's going on out here. It doesn't matter. We are praying and we have faith to build God's kingdom and really grow more and more in the churches in the Middle East. I know your support have made a big difference in many families. It's been saving souls and saving families. We love you so much and looking forward to see you one day out here in the Middle East. Bye bye.